So I'm really excited to be here to take you through the Fantasyland Expansion. A couple of things I want to really focus on in this presentation. One is just the scale of this project. It is enormous. It runs all the way down to the Walt Disney World Railroad line, clear down here in the bottom right corner. It is huge, and it's very, very exciting. The other thing I really want to talk about is just immersive storytelling. How, like you can see the conceptual rendering here of Belle's cottage, that journey that our guests will get to take through the woods as they make their approach to this charming little cottage nestled in the woods. And, well, you can see in the photo down here to the right how we're bringing that to life. And it always amazes me to see the concept rendering we did 2 years ago, and then when you get in the field, how close we really come to visioning that. Well, of course, you know, how do we make a giant beast castle look like it's a mile away, you know, up into the mountains with the snow? Well, we do that with a lot of forced perspective. It's one of the great illusions that Imagineers uses to bring our attractions to life. And of course you can see here, this study is the Beast Castle nestled up into the rockwork. The rockwork is very sharp and angular. It has the, you know, takes on the presence of the beast or the personality of the beast. And then you can see here the construction photos of the castle actually up with the rockwork in front of it. And the more and more we layer, we put the trees in and more rockwork, that forced perspective will come to life, and you'll really get a sense of traveling up into those cold mountains to go into the Be Our Guest restaurant. Of course, we have the little village from Beauty and the Beast. This is where you'll find Gaston's Tavern. You'll find the little bookshop or the merchandise shop from the film. But the centerpiece or the heart of this space really is the statue of Gaston and LeFou. This is a statue that Gaston has made. He has given it to the village in honor of himself, so it's in very Gaston fashion, very conceited. And it's really funny, you know, he's using LeFou as sort of his footstool as his kegs of ale are spraying water everywhere because they've been shot holes in. It should be really, really charming and fun. Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid. If you watch that film, that castle is in that film just for a brief moment. So when we sat down, we started looking at, well, what's the front door of this attraction? Where do we want to take our guests? Where do they want to journey to? Well, we actually went back and met with some of the animators from the film. And we talked about the detail and the storytelling, what that castle would look like. And then slowly from those meetings, we started concept renders, as you can see up here in the left-hand corner. And then after that, of course, we started construction. Of course, what circus would be complete without Casey Jr.? Casey has brought the circus to town. He's come in on the rail line. He's unloaded all these wagons full of monkeys and elephants and giraffes and camels. And this is going to be an incredible water play area for families. Kids are going to love it because the monkeys are spraying water hoses and elephants are squirting you. And Casey himself has some great water features. It's really going to be a lot of fun. You can see the photo down here. This was just from 3 days ago during installation. So we're getting very close, very close. When we are done with the expansion, our princesses will have a permanent home in the castle, in the courtyard area. And I think this is going to be just an incredible space for our guests to enter into. It will be carved, with all the beauty of a castle setting, beautiful portraits up on the wall, very regal, very royal, very fitting for their presence here. So this will be a permanent home for our princesses. And then the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This amazes me. I talked about the scale of this project. This is a great example. The concept rendering up to the left is coming through the castle wall, and you can see the mermaid castle just barely peeking over the trees behind. Well, the foreground is the cottage, and that mountain where the train is coming out, believe it or not, if you look at the photo, that's what the steel is representing. The brown steel is the ride steel, and the gray steel is our structural steel. So you're seeing exactly taken from the same angle, the photo and how we're bringing that illustration to life. But it is a huge, huge site. The coaster has a great presence. It really will be the centerpiece of the expansion when we're finished. I have a little treat for you. We haven't shown anyone this yet. We're going to show you a little video of the chandelier that's being placed inside Be Our Guest. There are 3 chandeliers. The main chandelier in the middle is 11 feet wide, 12 feet tall. And then the other 2 are designed a little bit smaller. These were almost exact replicas of what was in the film that Belle and Beast dance under. And this space is so immersive. Every time I walk in there, you are transported to that moment in the film where Beast and Belle dance around that ballroom. It is going to be exquisite and spectacular. I can't wait for everyone to come in and enjoy it. It's just going to be a very magical moment when we open the restaurant. Okay?